Okay, let's talk about university life. It's an absolutely incredible adventure, right? But let's be honest, it can also be a massive challenge for your wallet, your time, and yeah, maybe even your sanity. So today, we are diving into a proper survival guide, packed with clever hacks to help you navigate the whole thing.
First things first, let's just get real about the numbers. 1,142 pounds? According to the National Student Money Survey, that's the average amount a student in the UK needs every single month just to live. We're not talking luxuries here, we're talking basics. It's a pretty stark figure, and it really sets the stage for the problem so many students are up against.
And this visualizes the problem perfectly. See, the average maintenance loan is just 640 pounds. So when you put that next to the living costs we just saw, well, you're left with a massive 502-pound shortfall every single month. That's the gap that students somehow have to fill, and it's exactly why getting smart with your money is not just a good idea, it's essential.
But listen, we're not here just to talk about the problem. This is all about empowerment. It's about giving you the tools and the tricks you need to master the game, to beat the system, and to make your whole university experience easier, cheaper, and way, way less stressful.
So let's kick things off with the biggest piece of the puzzle, your finances. This first section is your master plan. It's all about taking complete control of your money right from the moment you step on campus. And it all starts with one simple but seriously powerful concept: budgeting. I know, it sounds super boring, right? But honestly, it's the most important skill you can learn. It's not about restricting yourself, it's about making a plan so your money works for you and not the other way around.
So what's a really easy way to get started? You've got to try the 50-30-20 rule. It's a super simple framework. Basically, half of your income goes towards your essential needs. Think rent, bills, groceries. 30% is for the fun stuff, your wants. And that last 20%, well, that's for your future self, whether you're building up savings or paying down debt.
So, where does all that money actually go? Well, this breakdown shows you the national averages. And, no surprise, rent is the biggest beast by far, eating up a huge chunk of the budget. But look at the others: groceries, bills, transport. Knowing these numbers helps you guess what your own spending will look like so you can build a budget that's actually realistic. Okay, let's fire off some quick wins for smart banking. First, get an app-based bank. They make tracking your spending so easy with instant notifications. Second, sign up for every supermarket loyalty card. Unlock those discounts. Also, use cashback apps to get money back on stuff you were gonna buy anyway. And the golden rule: always ask if there's a student discount. You'd be amazed how often there is.
Want a fun way to actually build a savings habit? Try the 1P challenge. It's brilliantly simple. You start by saving just 1 penny on day 1, 2 pence on day 2, and you just keep going. It feels like absolutely nothing at first, but by the end of the year, that tiny daily effort adds up to over 660 quid. It just proves that small, consistent actions can have a massive impact.
Of course, earning more money helps too, and over half of all students do work part-time. So here's the hack. When you're looking for a job, think strategically. A job in a restaurant might mean free meals when you're on shift. Working in a shop you love could get you a hefty employee discount. It's all about making that job work harder for you. Okay, we've got the money sorted. Now for a rapid-fire round of hacks for the rest of your life. These are all about saving time, saving energy, and yep, saving a bit more cash on that day-to-day grind. In the kitchen, meal planning is your absolute best friend for cutting down on food waste and impulse takeaways. Oh, and this one's a game changer. Reheating pizza? Stick a small glass of water in the microwave with it. I promise, it keeps the crust from going soggy. And for groceries, try to hit the supermarket just before it closes to snag all those yellow sticker bargains.
Here's a brilliant way to save on your energy bills. It's called passive cooking. So instead of boiling pasta for 10 minutes with the hob blazing, just boil it for 2, then turn the heat completely off, stick the lid on, and just let the residual heat do the rest of the work. It's a tiny change that can save you a surprising amount of money over a year. For your room, use vacuum packs when you're moving. They shrink your clothes and bedding down to nothing and save an unbelievable amount of space. Hate ironing? Just hang your shirt in the bathroom while you have a hot shower. The steam will get most of the creases out. And that grubby keyboard? Just run the sticky edge of a Post-it note between the keys. Done.
This next one is so simple but so effective. Instead of working from your freezing cold student house in the winter, just go to the university library. You get to use their heating, their Wi-Fi, and their electricity to charge your laptop and phone, saving you money on your own bills back at home. It's a no-brainer.
All right, let's move on to the actual reason you're at university in the first place, the studying. These final hacks are all about working smarter, not harder, to cut down on stress and get better results. We've all been there, right? You get your essay topic, you head to the library, and you're just staring at thousands of books with absolutely no idea where to even begin. That feeling of being totally and utterly overwhelmed. Well, here is the solution. I'm not kidding. This might be the single best research shortcut ever. It's the bibliography hack. All you do is find one really solid, really relevant book on your topic. Then you flip to the back and you look at its bibliography. And boom, you've just found a perfect reading list basically curated for you by an expert, pointing you to all the other key sources. It will save you hours of work.
For your day-to-day productivity, try these. Use a timer for focused work sessions, something like 30 minutes of intense study, followed by a 10-minute break. Be ruthless and block those distracting social media apps while you work. And when you look at your to-do list, knock out the easy 5-minute tasks first. Those quick wins will build your momentum.
And finally, a beautifully simple little physical hack. If you're trying to type up notes but your textbook just keeps flopping closed, just grab one of those trouser hangers with the clips on it, use it to hold the pages open for you. Costs nothing, and it just works.
So, why are we even talking about all this? These hacks, they're not just about saving a few quid or a few minutes here and there. They're about reducing the kind of stress that this student is talking about. They are about giving you the freedom to actually enjoy your university experience without that constant financial worry hanging over you. And that pretty much brings us to the end. We've covered a lot, from budgeting frameworks to kitchen shortcuts to study tips. So the final question I have for you is this. Looking at everything we've explored, what's the one small change, the one clever hack that you can start doing tomorrow that will make the biggest difference for you?